Early Friday morning, the Iranian regime's judiciary hanged 3 protesters in Isfahan's Dastgerd prison, despite a nationwide and a global campaign to stop the executions. Saeed Yaghoubi, Saleh Mir-Hashemi, and Majid Kazemi, who were arrested during the recent uprising, were charged with moharebeh or waging war against God. Since April 21, the regime has executed at least 116 inmates. At least 576 people were sent to the gallows in 2022, indicating an 83% increase in comparison to 2021, according to Amnesty International. Reports indicate that authorities in Isfahan's Dastgerd prison executed at least another 4 inmates early Friday morning, according to the Hengaw Organization for Human Rights. The names of these victims are Yaghoub Hassani, Mazhar Davari, Ali Mehrdel, and Kazem Ghafran. They were all sentenced to death on drug-related charges. In Isfahan, people gathered outside the home of Saeed Yaghoubi. People at the scene began chanting anti-regime slogans, including "Down with Khamenei." According to local sources, authorities are deeply concerned that small congregations might trigger bigger protests and spread to other parts of the country. Brave youth in Isfahan attacked the municipality branch of District 11 in this city, in response to this morning's executions. Following the execution of 3 protesters in Isfahan, people in the capitals Ekbatan, Tehran Pars, Apadana, Shahr-e-Ziba, Negin-e-Garb, Chitgar, Sadarkhan, and Tehran-Sar districts were chanting anti-regime slogans. Their slogans included, "Down with Khamenei the murderer, Khamenei, you murderer, we will bury you," "Down with the Republic of Executions," "Down with the dictator," "Damned be Khomeini," "Down with the youth-killing regime, we swear on the blood of our compatriots that we are standing to the end." Locals in the capital's Sadarkhan and Tehran Pars districts launched an anti-regime rally on Friday afternoon and chanted "Down with Khamenei the murderer," and "Down with the state of executions." Reports from Sanandaj, the provincial capital of Kurdistan in western Iran, indicate that authorities transferred another inmate in Sanandaj Central Prison to solitary confinement in preparation for his execution, according to the Hengaw Organization for Human Rights. This week at least 4 inmates have been executed in this prison alone. Other such reports indicate 4 death row inmates in the Kızılhisar prison of Karaj, a major city west of Tehran, were transferred to solitary confinement today in preparation for their executions. Their families are rallied outside prison, demanding a halt to the execution of their loved ones. The brave locals of Zahedan, the provincial capital of Sistan and Baluchistan in southeast Iran, took to the streets again following their Friday prayers, launching a new round of anti-regime rallies and voicing their protests to today's executions in Isfahan. The protesters were also raising a placard reading, "Monarchism and Mullah's Regime, 100 Years of Crimes," rejecting a return to the monarchical dictatorship that was overthrown during the Iranian people's 1979 revolution.